What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know that I am, and if you guys are having a fantastic day, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. You'll never have the dopest memes. Yeah, that's right, guys. If you don't press the like button, your memes are gonna get permanently -1 out of 10 on Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes. Don't do that. Anyways, guys, what's going on here? Today I have a story about some crackhead energy that is definitely something that I really hope I get to see again one day. You know, they say there's very few things in life that you need to see multiple times, like the 7 wonders of the world, or, you know, the joy of falling in love. That's stuff that you want to feel a bunch, and I honestly hope that I get to see somebody else get tased at some point, because trust me, it is pretty entertaining, okay? I don't mean to be that guy, but until you've seen somebody get tased, you really haven't lived. So I'm a pretty stupid person, okay? I don't mean that to degrade myself. I don't want any comments like, no, Ryan, you're so intelligent. Like, I'm not saying I'm the dumbest person to ever exist, but I've done some pretty stupid stuff. And one of the stupid things I've done is I spent a majority of my social life this last week just hanging out with some friends downstairs, chilling, doing as much dumb stuff as we possibly could, okay? Just kind of getting up to no good, doing our best to enjoy the lifestyle that we've been given, which is, you know, doing as much dumb stuff as possible so I could talk about it on my YouTube channel the next week. Yeah, that's the life. So generally, naturally, some stupid ideas come up because we'll just be hanging out doing dumb stuff, and whenever something dumb comes up, we're more inclined to do it because there's a benefit to us being idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if every time you did something insanely stupid, there was a benefit and your channel grew, okay? Like, you'd probably a little bit more willing to try to do some stupid stuff. So we're sitting there on the couch one day, and my friend basically looks at me and he goes, I wonder how it would feel to get tased. And I'm like, huh. Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder what it would feel like to get tased. And he says, man, would you get tased? And I looked at him and I said, no, I'm not really willing to get tased because I'm not willing to get tased, okay? I think it is probably hilarious to watch somebody get tased. I'm not going to deny that. That's probably the truth. If you think it's not true, then you're wrong. So whatever, I think that's the end of it, because I'm not really trying to put my body on the line, okay? Like, you know, I love this channel. I have a ton of fun making videos, but I'm not really trying to get tased. If I witness somebody get tased, that's totally fine. My friend looks at me and he says, all right, well, I want to get tased. Like, he's like, I want to get tased. Will you please tase me? And I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you really sure you want me to tase you? He's like, yes, I want you to tase me. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm not going to buy the taser, but if you buy a taser, we'll tase you. If you really, really want to see what it feels like. He's like, yes, I want to know what it feels like. I want to get tased. Please, please, please tase me, please. So sure enough, dude, this man whips out a MacBook. I don't even know where he gets the computer from, bro. Like, I swear he just had one tucked under the coffee table and was like, I've been preparing for this moment my entire life. Busts it out and I guess finds a taser on Amazon that you can get 2 days shipped. And it's probably not like the cop taser, okay? I'm gonna make that very clear. I didn't really have to shoot him with the taser. It was one of the tasers that you just like poke into their ribs, right? So he whips out the MacBook right there and does it immediately. Like, just orders it. No questions asked. It's just like sick. So I don't know why this guy had decided to get tased, but whatever it was, he was dedicated. Like, he got the sure, whatever, I guess we'll tase you if you really want us to, and you buy it, and was like, sick, I've been waiting. Whipped out mom's credit card and was like, how to get a taser to me the fastest. So, you know, he's like, all right, I ordered the taser. And, you know, I'm talking to him. I'm like, dude, why do you want to get tased so bad? And he said, well, one time, it was really late at night, and I was watching an episode of Cops, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm following. You're watching Cops, all right? Like, all right, I guess I can understand so far. He said, and I saw somebody that tried to run from the cops. And I'm like, all right, so you saw somebody run from the cops, and they got tased. And I'm like, all right, so you watched somebody on Cops get tased. And so I said, well, what happened to that person when they got tased? And he looks at me without missing a beat and he says, all of their muscles locked up and they stopped running immediately. And I said, and that made you want to do it? And he said, yeah, it looked pretty cool. Like, imagine all your muscles locking up. That's going to feel pretty weird. And I said, so you want me to tase you with a taser that you just bought because you watched somebody on Cops get paralyzed from the waist down for 30 seconds after they got electrocuted? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. I just want to know what it feels like. And, you know, as much as I should have gone, hey, this is a really dumb idea. This person's an adult. This person has a job. This person takes care of themselves. You know, their parents are responsible for them. They're willing to pay for a taser for me to do it. And I'm kind of curious to see what happens when you tase someone, all right? I've watched a lot of cops. I've seen people get tased, but is it different in person? How do different tasers work? I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll tase you when it gets there. And for everyone in the comments right now who is like, oh my God, you're a terrible person. Imagine one of your best friends says, if I buy a taser, I want you to tase me because I saw something stupid on cops, and tell me that you wouldn't do it. That's right, you're all liars. You would definitely do it 100%. So whatever, a couple days pass because Prime takes 2 days to get there. It's not every day that you realize the access of the internet is that we had to wait too long for our taser to get delivered in 2 days. So whatever, I forget about it, and then 2 days later he texts me, he says it's at my house, and I'm like, what is? And he sends me a picture of this, handheld taser that sure enough, you click the buttons and there's like an arc of electricity across the top, and he's like, okay, I'm coming over. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, I get all the boys. I'm like, all right, we're going to tase him. And they're like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm like, yes, we're going to do it. So he pulls up with the taser and he gets out and he's showing us all of it. And I'm looking at this taser and I'm seeing the arc of electricity, and I pull him aside and I go, yo, man, I can't tase you. Like, I can't. I'm looking at it. This does not look like, it's not going to hurt. This doesn't look like it's going to be fun. I don't really think that I can tase you because as much as you say you're cool with it, I would feel really bad if you got hurt getting tased. And as you've said, everybody on cops that gets tased gets pretty messed up, all right? Like, nobody ever comes out of cops with a taser very good. It just doesn't happen. Nobody's ever been like, oh, I love getting tased. So I tell him, look, dude, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I really can't. Like, it's nothing personal, dude, but I can't do it. And he looks at me and he goes, are you saying you can't tase me, bro? Are you saying that you can't tase me? And he says it like really loud. He's like, are you saying you can't tase me? And this was, on a day where everyone's over. It was like, when Christmas break is still going on. So my little brother, who is 13, is over just hanging out with everybody, having a good time. And he goes, oh, Ryan won't tase you. I'll do it. And my friend is like, oh, yeah, sick. You do it. So he gives the taser to my 13-year-old brother. And he looks at me and he's like, all right, get ready because your brother's about to tase me. And he looks at my brother, he goes, tase me. And my brother's like, and is like scared because he has the button pressed, so the arc of electricity's going, and he's seeing what I mean when suddenly when you're in charge of, the taser going into somebody, like, you feel bad. It's harder to do it when you know someone's going to be in pain. And he's like, oh, I don't want to tase you. And my friend rips off his shirt. Keep in mind, we look so ghetto right now. Like, if you would have driven past, you would have been in that, I'm in the ghetto, ta-ta-ta-ta. There's just 8 dudes standing in my driveway, one of which is shirtless screaming, tase me, at the 13-year-old with the taser. This is not a good illusion, all right? If Karen would have gotten mad at this one, I probably would have understood because this looks just so ridiculous. This does not look good. So he rips off his shirt. He looks at my brother. He's like, tase me, tase me. So I have a child getting yelled at by a grown man screaming at him to tase me. And so my brother just like says, and just jams the taser into his side and holds it there for probably like 4 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like the only way it comes off is he falls over the guy who he tased. And he's on the ground and he's like, oh, that hurts. And my brother is standing there with the button still pressed, and he walks over him as he's on the ground and like stands over the top of him and goes, and don't mess with me again, and like pushes it into his face, but like doesn't get him. And he's like, you understand me? And at this point, I realized my brother might be a little bit of a psycho because he was taking way too much fun of the fact that this guy is terrified of the taser. So my friend is just laying there. He's like, oh, that hurts. So I decide that maybe at this point, having a bunch of men around screaming at one dude on the ground with a child standing over him with a taser probably isn't a good look for the neighbors, So I'm like, all right, let's go inside. So I get everybody inside and he's like, oh, that hurts, dude. That really hurts. And he's, like calming down. And my brother decides to ask him, what does it feel like to get tased? And he goes, dude, I don't like that. I don't like to get tased. And it's really quiet. And he's like, dude, it's just so painful. And he keeps talking about how much tasing is going to hurt, and like how bad it hurt. So I look at him and I say, what did you expect to happen, bro? Like, of obviously getting tased was going to hurt. You think that people on cops lock up and can't move their leg muscles because it feels great? Like, they're like, oh, this just feels so good. No, of course getting tased is going to hurt. And he looks at me and he's like, well, I'm sorry for being a little bit more optimistic than you. Like, as if being optimistic to get tased changes the outcome, bruh. Listen, I'm not a negative person, okay? I like to believe that I'm pretty positive. I feel like I tell you guys all the time, chase your dreams, do what you gotta do, because anything is possible. But don't be delusional. Don't be like, the power of positive thinking is going to outpower a taser. Because I'm telling you right now from firsthand experience, the taser is always going to win. I don't care how much you've medicated. I don't care how much you've meditated. I don't care about any of that, bruh. I'm telling you, if you get tased, it's gonna hurt. So, he's calming down, and my brother still has the taser, and we're all like, okay, maybe we should take the taser away from the kid that took a bunch of joy out of tasing our other friend. And my brother goes, oh, you're not taking the taser. And we're like, what do you mean? Come on, give me the taser. So one of my friends goes to get the taser from my brother just to be like getting away from him. And my brother turns on the taser and is like, if anyone tries to take this taser, you're going down. So now my brother has effectively taken my house hostage with the taser. And it took us about an hour to calm him down. But yeah, that's what a normal day in my life is like. And moral of the story is the power of positive thinking will not change the pain of a taser. And if you think that, you're really going to have a bad time when you're filmed on cops. And yeah, on that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, consider heading down to the Teespring store in the description and getting some of the No Joke, No Scam merch. It does help out the channel a lot. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys have an incredible day. Turn on notifications, press the like button, comment down below, all that good stuff. Today's notification shout out goes to BC19788. Big thank you for having on notifications. If you want a notification shout out, just turn them on, send a screenshot to my Instagram as Scrubby, and I shout somebody out every day. And yeah, use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. I'm out. Peace.